Welcome to Wendigo Logistics. This facility has been in operation since 1996. We ship general merchandise, store supplies, health and beauty aids. Our one and only client is Kroger. You may better know them as either King Soopers or City Markets. We supply over 500 grocery stores in our region. All our employees enter the facility through a secure access point where they will see our vision and mission statements daily. Each employee is issued a badge to gain access to the warehouse. We are an OSHA and USDA regulated facility, so we take your safety and security very seriously. From safety barriers to accurately keeping track of employees on duty, we want to maintain your safety. Once inside the warehouse, you'll grasp the size of 50-foot ceilings and over 350,000 square foot of warehouse.
Hi, my name is Gabe Cuevas. I am currently a trainer at Wendigo Logistics. I started around 6 years ago and moved into this position. I've done case selecting, stock, and drove a forklift. Why I really like this place is because you can move on up and try different departments, and it also has a lot of opportunities to work overtime and make some pretty good money.
Here's part of our training staff. Your trainers will spend 4 days with you. They'll give you the knowledge to do the job safe and correctly. They will follow up weekly to track your progress. You'll be trained to drive a double pallet jack through videos, hands-on, and written testing. Each jack fully loaded can weigh over 4,000 pounds, so it's imperative that you follow all safety rules. You'll get instructions on how to use a Vocolect, a voice activated selection unit. You will also be trained on pick paths and stacking to build a security load. Each morning, you'll do a safety check of your vehicle and turn that in for our OSHA compliance. Each morning, you'll get essential equipment like labels for each load to identify which trailers to load it on. There'll be the divisions, store numbers, shipping lanes, operator ID. You'll also be issued a Vocolect to select your orders from. All items are sanitized every night as they come in, so that in the morning they'll go out nice and clean. That is your Vocolect system. It is basically like a audio computer. Here guys are checking their productivity because we do pay a productivity incentive up to $3 per hour. Here you see a case picker starting a load. How does he know where to go and how much to pick? His Vocolect is directing him. Each product has a location printed on it. It also has a check digit. As he selects an item, he says the check digit, and if correct, it moves him on to his next location. You'll notice that the selector is not running or being unsafe. He's just being efficient in his movements. He stacks larger cases on the corners for stability. He stacks smaller cases in the middle. He'll keep repeating this pattern until he has 2 pallets 7 feet high. Let's talk a little bit about the physical aspect of the job. You'll notice that he is walking quite a bit. You'll walk 7 to 8 miles per day. You'll also pick up about 200 cases per hour. The average weight of our case is 13 pounds. They range everything from 2 pounds to 60 pounds. Average 13 pounds. So you take 200 cases times 13 pounds, that's about 2,600 pounds an hour. You're going to have a 10-hour shift, so that's 26,000 pounds. Most people will move some cases around on their pallet, so realistically, you'll probably move 30,000 pounds of product. You can see right there, his first load is about 7 feet high. He's also put shrink wrap on it to keep it stable. One of the things working here, you've got to be able to work with everybody around you. You can see we're in tight quarters here. Robert's keeping over to the side while he drives through the warehouse. He's just picking a few items and then he moves on. Our selector continues to build his second pallet, keep on going. Here again, here comes another case picker. We have a lot of traffic, over 100 vehicles driving at any time through our warehouse. Once again, the selector continues to build. He's taking the smaller items, putting them towards the middle of his pallet. Here, another selector had to move out of the way, so he walks back, grabs several cases. See, he set his check digit, then it moved him to that lower location. He grabs that, the case in his left hand. He's going to put that in the middle of his pallet, the little bit bigger one, towards the corner. Here we go with our original selector. You can see the number of cases there. At this point, he is making labels so he can stage his load. He's writing that out. The Vocollect is telling him all the information. Here, our previous selector has finished his load. He is also making out his label. He applies his label to the right-hand side for easy access for our loaders. Our original case picker is wrapping. You notice that he's going to go ahead and wrap it all the way up to the top there to secure the load. Each time he goes around, he will overlap the previous. He also goes ahead and secures his load there. So right here, our case picker is staging his load. Once he stages his load, he goes ahead, says the check digit. It moves all those cases in the system to that loading position. As you can see, load after load after load arrives quickly. That allows us to ship as many as 3 to 4 million sellable items per day.
CO driver, I've been with the company for 10 years now. I love the health care that we have here. Very affordable for you and your entire family. Pay is good. It's a great place to work.
So here's just a few of our other areas that work. Everything from maintaining the conveyors, our totes coming down, our individual items picked there. So there's a lot of opportunity in the future. Even our yard dogs. Great guys, very independent. All of them have been here a long time. But it's an opportunity when you get more seniority.
So in conclusion, go Broncos.
Go Wendigo and go Cowboys!